Toby, great to see you again. My name's Paul Hearne. I'm the Managing Director of Selecta UK and Ireland.
Great to see you too, Paul. Toby Venus, Sales and Marketing Director, UK and Ireland.
So Toby, today we're going to speak about one of my favourite topics, which is innovation. We're going to speak about some of these game-changing innovations that Selecta is bringing to the marketplace.
Great, and very well put, Paul. We are, as a business, like any business in the land at the moment, reviewing their offices and the innovation that they have in place to welcome their staff back to the business when the time's right. I'd also like to elaborate on the consumer's journey. The consumer's journey is also very different today. Great expectation, of course, that 24/7 access to food and beverages is a standard, of course. Contactless payment systems, vitally important, certainly with the backdrop of COVID and what we've just been through. Partly that is a way of life anyway. People are used to that way of purchasing items. And Selecta have got that innovation now to hand to drive into business to make sure we have that.
Many of our clients, as you know, have contacted us, really looking for advice about how they handle food and beverage with their staff now starting to return, or at least plan to return back to the offices post-pandemic. And what we're finding as they're asking us is they're not entirely sure how catering can fit back in its traditional sense. And so the micro market, I think, disrupts that space and provides a much more flexible way that's available 24/7. It's completely tech enabled. It doesn't require staff and the expense of staff to be around the thing for it to work. And that really is what our clients are saying to us, which is help us understand how we can still deliver a really high quality food and beverage offering without some of the restrictions that traditional catering exhibited. Our newest innovation is the Selecta Smart Fridge. And the great thing about the Smart Fridge is that it's suitable for any environment. It can be a semi-public, it can be a public, it can be an enclosed environment. The security is there. So you walk up to the machine, the door opens when you present a valid payment method to the fridge. And as the door then opens, there are then waiting systems on the shelves that detect what you've taken out, and it then charges you for what you've taken. So it presents, I think, a very much a more natural shopping experience to the consumer. Is that as they go to this machine, it just feels more natural than vending probably would, with everything behind a closed glass door, and the flexibility that it brings, and the different environments we can put this into, I think makes this a tremendous solution for many of our clients.